WYAB, we're not getting paid for it. We stay on the air due to the support of the many businesses that you hear advertising every day on 1039 WYAB. So I only ask that you please tell our advertisers that you appreciate their support of 1039 WYAB. And keep listening. This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.
Construction crews clearing the rubble of a destroyed building. Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister Saeed Jatizadeh.
It was a grave violation, intentional grave violation of the ceasefire. You cannot have a cake and eat it at the same time. That was the message that Iran sent crystal clearly to Washington and to the Oval Office last night.
Vice President J.D. Vance is set to host a new round of talks in Pakistan this weekend. The husband of a Michigan woman has been arrested after his wife vanished during a boat trip in the Bahamas. Brian Hooker released a statement online. CBS's Christian Benavidez reports from Marsh Harbor.
I am heartbroken over the recent boat accident that caused my beloved Lynette to fall from our small dinghy. We continue to search for her, and that is my sole focus.
His stepdaughter has questioned Hooker's story. A week after his arrest, prosecutors in Florida want to take a look at Tiger Woods' prescription drug records.
State attorneys plan to issue a subpoena to the golfer's pharmacy, seeking copies of all his prescriptions. They want to see his dosages and whether any of the drugs come with warnings about driving while taking them.
How much have you had to drink today? None. Do you take any medication?
I take a few, yes.
Woods passed a breathalyzer test after his crash in Jupiter, but refused a urine test. Police say they found 2 hydrocodone pills in his pocket. Woods pleaded not guilty to driving under the influence. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
An icon of Antarctica is joining the endangered list.
They have wings, but cannot fly. They're birds that think they're fish.
The International Union for Conservation of Nature has upgraded the status of the emperor penguin, pushing the species a step closer to possible extinction. Seabird ecologist Norman Ratcliffe.
Emperor penguins are heavily dependent on sea ice as a nesting platform. So clearly in a warming climate, sea ice tends to disappear, and that can impact on their breeding success and survival.
Dow futures are down 176. This is CBS News.
The stars shine brighter on CBS Morning.
This is a slam dunk.
So cute. Gail came in singing for me today.
On CBS Mornings. There's a difference between liking a house and actually getting it. Redfin is built to make up that difference and close the gap between finding and owning the home for you. Redfin agents close twice as many deals as other agents. So when you find a home you love, you're not a step behind when it's time to make an offer. That means less watching great homes disappear and more focus on the ones you'll actually move into and call home. Redfin helps turn saved listings into real addresses. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain.
Local news is brought to you by Fusion Coffee House in the Township in Ridgeland, reminding you to attend the free Township Jazz Festival on Saturday, April 11th.
A crackdown at a Jackson hotspot. Sunny and 80 today, clear and 55 tonight, sunny again Friday, and 82 for the high. A sunny weekend with highs in the mid-80s. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis.
If you bring violence into Jackson,
We will find you. We will arrest you. We will hold you accountable.
Jackson Police Chief Rachel Brackney at a Wednesday news conference about a raid at the Pine Ridge Garden Apartments on Rebel Woods Drive, a place notorious for violence, she says.
This operation has removed dangerous individuals and illegal weapons from our streets.
4 people were arrested on various charges, some of those charges connected to the death of an 18-year-old man there. He was driving a car that had been carjacked, say Yazoo County deputies about Calviante Moore, whom they and several other police agencies chased down Highway 49 Wednesday from Yazoo City to near Pocahontas, where Moore was finally stopped with a coordinated effort and then taken back up the road to languish in the Yazoo County Correctional Facility. Another police chase happened just a couple of hours later in Jackson, say Capitol Police. They were trying to pull over a car without a tag, and inside was 36-year-old Javaris Davis, who was wanted by the U.S. Marshals and wasn't about to give up voluntarily. The chase ended with the inevitable, the arrest of Davis at Woodrow Wilson and MLK. Police say he was also driving a stolen car. A man accused of matricide, killing his own mother over the weekend in Natchez, will not be getting out of jail. 29-year-old Zachary Laval Jackson Jr. faces several charges in the death of Lana Brown Bradley, a retired teacher whose body was found Saturday. Jackson was ordered held without bail this week. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away.
And good
Thursday
morning on the Chip Matthews Show with, yes, me, Chip Matthews, and her, Dawn McKenzie.
Aren't you privileged?
Yeah, right. Right. Good morning to Jeff Thomas, Will Brown, Shane Easley, Chris Lofton, Corey Scallions.
Corey Scallions.
Yeah. No, I just booked their band for Friday. We were hurting for somebody for Friday night, and I said, "Well, I'll just text him at 5:00 in the morning and see what's going on." He says, "Yes, they can play." So, okay. Good morning, Wade Grant.
So, what's the name of their
band? Good
band?
morning. Atmos turned off gas to put in new meter and then left it that way. No phone call, no hot shower.
That sounds like something else.
Lloyd Travis. Good morning, Jeff Thomas. Find the remotes or sticks. Okay, whatever. You know, cold showers are what some people need in their life.
Yep, especially early in the morning.
No.
Yes.
No, not me.
Good morning, Ricky.
Not me.
Gray. Ricky Gray.
Okay, so overnight, since we have the new police chief in Jackson, we had a shootout. And good morning, Andy Devine. Happy Friday Eve. You had a big shootout in Jackson at that made the news, I think, about 10:30 last night. It's like 30, 40 shell casings, or 60 shell casings found on the ground.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Then there was another shooting in another part of town and a murder. I mean, drive-bys every day.
You have to give her time to get settled in.
Well, first she's got her new Durango.
Did she?
She got a brand new Durango.
The city bought it for her?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't approve her salary yet, okay?
Yeah.
They didn't want to vote on that. And then it's like the mayor's got a girl on the side here that he has brought in who is going to talk big. And then, you know, she started out, she applied for a job that paid $120,000 a year. And they hired her and immediately went to $150,000 a year.
Yeah.
Then she got money for expenses for living here, living expenses for the first year. Then she got money to move here.
Yes.
And then a
Now
new
she got her new Durango.
Durango.
Something smells.
Man. you know, and she's a good looker. So I just sit there and look at it and go, what's he trying to be, Donald Trump, and have all these women with long hair brought into this? And I mean, and she's not a local. Remember, she wasn't a local. Remember, she had family in Madison County.
Mm-hmm.
But they were going to make sure she lives in Hinds County, or rather in Jackson. But my question is she just getting a Hinds County address, but living in Madison County?
Right.
I said, I ain't going to live over there. It's not safe.
Yeah.
It's not safe. I'll go talk to Gene, see if I can become the police chief there. But Gene ain't going to buy you no Durango.
And then she brought in that team from Harvard to study.
Yeah, to study the crime
problem.
I hope that somebody was studying it long before now.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's like Kim Wade was talking today. Over the years of bureaucracy and this, that, and the other, and this is Republicans and Democrats and everybody alike and how they get comfortable in politics, they have just lost their way. They believe that government programs and everything, and that the people, we're idiots. We can't help you. So they believe that because they're elected or they have found their way to that job, that there is no reason to ask for our assistance. So they don't give us a ballot initiative. Let's see, there was some other stuff that I saw that was turned down today. But I mean, they've lost their minds.
Mm-hmm.
The government just keeps getting bigger and they keep spending every dollar. Every dollar. And then if they can find some more dollars, they spend those. If they need more dollars, they spend more than they have.
Yeah.
Y'all should hire Dawn to handle y'all's checkbook.
Because I handle that checkbook.
Yeah, we have an argument about that on a regular basis. I'll say, how much money's in the bank? She'll say, well, this is how much is in the bank. And I go, okay, that's how much I can spend. Dawn, you look pretty today. That's what Ricky Gray says.
You're so sweet. I don't feel well. I'm getting a head cold.
And it's like everyone. This morning I brought up the comment to her. We've had so many things in life that have portrayed the Jetsons.
Mm-hmm.
The Flintstones had a lot of great inventions, but the Jetsons were where they advanced them.
Right.
Okay. The big TV, and you talk back through the TV, which we do.
Mm-hmm.
But Jane had a makeup face that she could put on to answer the phone. They still haven't done that one yet.
I got a radio face. I just don't have a Facebook face until I put my face on.
Big talk, small stick. Oh, that's Jeff Thomas.
But Chad White had hit on that a little bit yesterday, didn't he?
Chad got into it, saying, every time he's tried to do something to slap the hands of government, they'd turn around and say, we're going to cut your funding where you can't do anything else. Do you know what you're doing? You're a Republican in office, and you're trying to be Republican on us and make us look bad.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice if we could get to the point where we could put into place a whole cabinet of patriots like President Trump did.
Yes, but you don't get that.
No,
choice.
We don't get that choice.
And then in
But it would be nice if we had patriots to stand up and run for office.
And and then the thing here is also when we look at this upcoming election. Mm-hmm. Okay, now Michael Watson is not running for governor; he's going to run for lieutenant governor, which is just a Delbert clone, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know if it's Dawn's opinion. I don't know how she feels about him. But as a person, and I had somebody that got after me on it, and they said, Chip, he's been a wonderful Secretary of State. I said, the Secretary of State is in charge mostly of the elections. Now, we have all these election problems. And, of course, he sued when the election people in Canton, when the commission in Canton, the elected election commission in Canton says, we cannot certify this vote. He sued them and said, you got to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was all this stuff that went wrong. He says, I don't care.
Yep.
I don't care. And, that's that. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah. You know, you on the right end this morning, you had talked about Chris McDaniel.
Yeah.
What an awesome team he would make with some other Patriots.
Say, I think as lieutenant governor, he should be the lieutenant. I mean, if he ran for lieutenant governor, you need him as a lieutenant governor.
Mm-hmm. And then, you know, you're talking about Patriots. Ron Eller is a Patriot.
Yes.
You know, he needs to replace Benny Thompson.
Yes, he does.
And to move our Delta back into prosperity.
But I mean, the problem there is we have a Republican Party in this state that's entrenched in saying that they're Republican.
But they're not.
But they're not. And I mean, it upsets me to a level that is just, and it seems like the other members of the party, I want y'all to think about this over the year as you wait. Well, it's not over the.
November's not a long period of time away.
Not over the year. I want you to think about it this way, not over the years. Let's think about it from this standpoint. You're going to have to make decisions in special sessions that are going to come up, and this, that, and the other. And if it's not shrinking the government, then it's the wrong move. If we're going to fund something else, I mean, and you're looking at all the nonprofit money that we're putting out there, and that's what they've done. We've got and that's why you don't hear Republicans and Democrats fighting a lot. Because see, the Democrats are getting what they want because the Republicans have become Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
They say, we'll fund your churches and your groups and your civic organizations. We'll even give money to groups and organizations that are racially biased. I mean, they ain't about to let Chip into 100 black men. You know, it's just not going to happen.
You don't think so?
I don't think they'd
Let's
let me
give it
in.
a try.
Let's see, Chip, you're a.
I mean, you're almost dark enough.
Well, that's because I'm an Indian. Cherokee. They might let me in because I'm a Cherokee. Let's see if they'll let Clay in.
What's Clay?
I don't know what he is, but he ain't getting in 100 black men. I can promise you that. He ain't, even if they went to 101 or 102. Clay, you're out. And he knows more about their music, the rap music and everything than most of them. And then, of course, you have the big rap concert that's been announced to be in the stadium.
In the stadium? Which stadium? The Jackson State Memorial Stadium?
Well, it's not Jackson State. That's Mississippi Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
Now, Jackson State, they gave it to them. And it just, to me, y'all got some money laying around there. Y'all could wash that stadium and make it look a little bit better. But they're going to have Ludacris and all these rappers come in. I am a concert promoter, so I sit there and I laugh at it because they say, you know, concerts here in Jackson, we start to sell tickets and we don't sell enough, then they cancel the show. That's right. And then the lady was going, we're a walk-up market. Yeah, we're a walk-up market, but you still got to sell enough shows. Mm-hmm. And if you can't afford to do the show, you don't announce the show.
Right.
That's just the way that goes. So.
Then all that's pretty cutthroat too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's cutthroat. And everybody, and basically you look at 80% of the door, 80% of what you bring in goes to the band.
Right.
Whoever it is. Just letting you know. That's the way it is.
We'll
be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie. This show is brought to you by.
That's the way it is.
Chrisley Pierce Professional Agency. For all your long-term health care needs, call Chrisley Pierce or find him on the internet at madisonplans.com.
Yeah, we're back. We'll let you read one of your things on him right after this. On WYAB. Yeah, we're back. We'll let you read one of your things on him right after this.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Health has always been reactive, focused on fixing problems as they happen. But with Blue Primary Care, we're taking a proactive approach, working with you to help you understand your health and empowering you to be healthy. It's time to prioritize you, your health, and your life. The results? Less worrying and more living. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
Need a new car? Then march right over to Mazda of Jackson and spring in the savings. Get 1.9% financing for 63 months on all 2025 CX-5s, 2026 CX-90s, CX-50s, CX-70s, and Mazda 3s with approved credit. And get 1-year maintenance included on your new vehicle purchase. Don't wait another minute to experience Mazda's exhilarating performance, top-notch safety, and reliability. So get to Mazda of Jackson today, where pre-owned vehicles and hassle-free trade-in options are also available. Shop online or visit Mazda of Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road.
Our flag was still there. The official 250th celebration flag is available at a complete flag source on I-55 North in Jackson. It's just one way you can show your appreciation for the greatest country on earth. Flags for all occasions. International and state flags too. Flagpole construction available. You can check it out at CompleteFlags.com. A complete flag source, I-55 North in Jackson.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store. LS Tractor understands your passion for the land, and just like you, LS Tractor is committed to excellence and superior products. LS Tractor comes with a long list of standard features that are unmatched by other brands and backed with the LS commitment to provide exceptional customer service and satisfaction. You get a lot more for your money with the LS Tractor. Come to the Tractor Store in Richland to experience the LS difference. The Tractor Store in Richland.
I am Wayne Lloyd, Delta Farm Services, LLC. We do all types of dirt work, excavation, dozer work, land leveling. We do building pads, commercial ponds and lakes, residential ponds and lakes, anything with dirt work. Delta Farm Services, LLC.
Google Delta Farm Services, LLC, or find them on Facebook. Delta Farm Services, LLC.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex, located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex, where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle service or repair? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Hello, I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. This show is heard around the world, and it's real big right now over in Iran, where they're keeping up with what's going on. They're saying Chip has the pulse on Donald Trump. He and Trump talk on a regular basis, but we do it through mental telepathy. I just want everybody to know that, because
Lord help us.
I can read that man's mind.
Yeah.
And right now, Iran accuses the U.S. and Israel of violating a fragile ceasefire. And I'm like,
didn't I tell you those people lie?
There's nothing.
They never quit throwing bombs
Yeah.
the day that they agreed to do this.
We're about to throw him a bomb. About to make a mud hole out of that. You'll see mud holes.
It'll be an oil hole.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. It'd be black.
Mm-hmm.
That crude. Be like Jed Clampett.
Black old Texas tea. First thing you know,
Jed's a millionaire.
No, what's the guy's name over there?
He was the Ayatollah Khomeini or something.
He was.
Now there's a gay one or something. I don't know.
No, but he was the Ayatollah Khomeini. I mean, he's a dead man. But anyway, they'll say, I don't know what's going on underneath these factories. It's must be Yazoo clay. But anyway, they are in for a heap of trouble very soon over there. And it looks like, and then you got the news media poking at Trump like, you're just talking. And his press conference in a few weeks is going to be, well, we're not going to tell you what day we're going to go do what we're going to go do. And then a bunch of y'all leaked some information out when we were trying to rescue somebody that got shot at. I mean,
it's sad when you got treasonous people within your government and media.
You're talking about Schumer?
Yeah.
You're talking about Obama?
Mm-hmm.
Obama allegedly is not in our government anymore, but it does seem to be hanging out.
Poor Biden didn't know what planet he was on.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
He was a mastermind.
Oh,
in espionage.
Mastermind. Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. You have to understand, it's hard to look that stupid. I know people.
Yeah.
It's hard to look that stupid.
So you look in the mirror every day.
Yeah, it's hard to look that stupid.
Hey, Drive Your Line Kart Sports says good morning from the kart shop.
I'm glad to see
early.
I'm glad to see some people are out doing something today.
Who else in their Mississippi Motorsports Park says hello?
Ooh, new Chip Matthews, owner of Iran. I like that. I'm going to go buy Iran.
So now we have the Guff of Beethoven's and then the strip.
The Straits of Chip Matthews.
Straits of Chip Matthews, and now we're going to own Iran.
Yeah, I'll own Iran. I'll be king. It's over there. I like king, so I'll be King Charles. King Charles Edward.
Yeah.
They can call me Chip still.
Your grandmother is rolling over in her grave.
Yep. No, you don't want your daddy's name. But anyway. 6:26 in the morning on a somewhat strange day. Yeah, there was a lot of things going on. You had the activity that came down 49 from Yazoo City that right here in the big metropolis of Flora comes past. Everything happens at Pocahontas, though.
It does.
They
can't make that nice curve right there.
You get to Pocahontas and you go, there's a Dollar General. I'll just pull across, go to the Dollar General. They'll never find me there.
There was two high-speed chases yesterday. One came out of Jackson and this other one came out of Yazoo, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and these people are nuts. But you have these murders going everywhere. There was a murder in Vicksburg last night. There's people. We hadn't even got to summer yet when it gets hot and you get bothered with these things.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to get a hold of this. And the big thing is it's all in Benny Thompson's district.
Correct.
And we need to look at it from the standpoint of we have to have a strong backbone and we must, it's like Trump went and secured our borders, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear nobody talk about the wall. You don't hear about anybody coming across the line anymore.
Mm-mm.
Now we just got to clean out what's inside. Well, while we're cleaning out what's inside, we need to get inside Mississippi and show some strong borders in our communities, which wasn't the borders. When you talk about a community, I'm not talking about building a wall. I'm talking about why don't we take all the extra money that y'all want to spend everywhere else and steal and put into your 503Cs and pay for enough law enforcement to be on the ground to fix the problem. Pay for enough kids to go to school to be educated. Find some teachers and pay them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the society dies because we don't teach anymore. And then the police, you don't back them. We've got to make our neighborhoods safe again. We've got to make, they go, well, that's all that extra policing is kind of like being Hitler. No, it's not being Hitler. It's called enforcing the law.
Mm-hmm.
And just because you're enforcing the law on criminals You're not doing anything wrong. And if you don't think that your kid's a criminal, then that's half the problem. If your kid's the one that was caught sneaking in a window.
And then some of the Jackson police officers are
Yes.
crooked themselves.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There are some, but there are some great ones too. But
I agree with you. They need to stop throwing money at all these nonprofits and start investing in the communities.
I mean, quit giving away the money. If the money's not going to go, if we would pay for the local resources that we need, then better people would want those jobs. And then you wouldn't wind up with like up there, what was it? Greenville, Indianola, all those, the 2 sheriffs that got busted up there for selling drugs.
Highway 61.
And you're looking at all these drugs that they're selling. Okay. Is that because they're supplementing their income because they don't make enough? Well, I mean,
That's our thoughts.
And then, of course, the cartels are going, look, we can go to Mississippi because we can buy as many people as we can buy politicians all day long. They're for sale. And some of those drug dealers that come to town happen to own pharmacies and big box stores and insurance companies. And insurance companies, we're not going to pay. Big box stores, we're going to buy the politician. It's cheaper to buy the politician than to give the people the drugs to make them well.
I'll tell you, I went to a big box store the other day because I have to have special medicine for my eye. And you can't get them just anywhere. So I went to Walgreens and they only had 1 box. So I went back there to ask the pharmacist when would they be getting more in.
Right.
And there was not even a pharmacist there. And the little cash register girl says, well, you have to go talk to somebody up front. Well, that person up front's not a pharmacist.
No.
And there wasn't even a person up front. There was a computer for you to self-check out. There was nobody in that store to talk to.
Now, my next question to you is this. Are the prescriptions in that store being filled by a pharmacist? Is there a pharmacist at there?
Yeah,
or
I
is
don't know.
it
A robot.
Or is a robot filling those things?
I would say a robot because there was nobody in that building.
Because I know a pharmacist. I'm not going to say the name, but there's pharmacists that have robots. But there is a pharmacist there to
make sure that it's filled correctly.
Right.
There's somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
And you're small, but in your big box, you're just left on your own. There's no warmth about going into a big box store.
And when somebody doesn't come into work in a big box store, they don't shut the door and go home. So you've got a computer doing what it wants to do. And you pharmacists and you politicians are allowing this kind of behavior to go on. You're not looking at the big picture. You're not thinking of your constituents. You're only thinking about how much money I can get out of the lobbyist. And,
how many nice trips
and every
can
time
I make to the...
And to sound like a Republican, I'll just say, you can't get in the way of free enterprise. Well, there's free enterprise and then there's not so free enterprise.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
There's free enterprise and then there's not so free enterprise.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
103.9 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Serpent Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Attention citizens, the call is going out across all of 103.9 WYAB. Each Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m., General Bob Swap Shop summons all able-bodied listeners to buy, sell, and trade. Sign up by calling the phone line and joining the campaign where your stuff becomes the hero of the hour. No shillings, no coins, no enlistment fees of any kind to peddle your personal items. Report for duty each Tuesday at 9 a.m. right here on 103.9 WYAB. General Bob needs you and your stuff.
Got electrical problems? Marty Cowden and Cowden Electric are here for you. Cowden Electric is your trusted electrician serving the Jackson area for 3 decades. Electrical repair, service, and home rewiring are just the start of what Cowden Electric can do. Cowden Electric also installs generators to keep your power going when everyone else's lights are out. Plus, LED lighting, remodels, new construction, no job is too small. Visit CowdenElectric.com today to see all that they do. Cowden Electric, powering your home and business.
CBS News Brief. The U.S.-Iran ceasefire on shaky ground as Israel continues targeting Lebanon and Tehran closes the Strait of Hormuz again. Vice President J.D. Vance is slated to head up a new round of talks in Pakistan this weekend.
The deal is a ceasefire, a negotiation. That's what we give. And what they give is the straits are going to be reopened.
The husband of a woman who disappeared during a boat ride in the Bahamas has been arrested. CBS's Christian Benavides from Marsh Harbor.
In a statement, Brian's attorney said that he didn't do anything wrong in regards to the disappearance. He denied any allegations that his stepdaughter, Carly, made about him.
Climate change cited as Antarctica's emperor penguins join the endangered species list. Seabird ecologist Norman Ratcliffe.
Emperor penguins have a very high profile in the media. So you have March of the Penguins and Happy Feet. And when their populations start to decline, that obviously generates far wider concern.
CBS News Brief.
Ladies, tired of running on empty, sleepless nights, mood swings, stubborn weight, skin that has lost its glow? It is not just getting older. It is your body begging for help. Hey, y'all, I'm Morgan at Women's Wellness in Mississippi. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, we bring it all together. Hormone therapy, medical weight loss, and the latest, greatest aesthetic treatments like facials, lasers, Botox, and so much more. This is where wellness and beauty meet so that you can feel amazing inside and out. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, the best version of you is waiting right around the corner.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Tee it up for a great cause with the Madison Lions Club. Join us on Thursday, May 21st at the beautiful Whisper Lake Golf Club for our annual golf tournament. Grab your team and enjoy a fun, competitive day on the course with prizes for first, second, and third place. Sponsorship opportunities are available to showcase your business while supporting the community. Sign up today at MadisonLionsClub.square.site. That's the Madison Lions Club Golf Tournament, Thursday, May 21st at Whisper Lake.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, heard around the world and even in New York City.
New York City.
That's right, New York City.
Hey, today's my brot's birthday. Happy birthday, Stevie McKenzie. He's 64.
You always have somebody's birthday or something going on.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm that kind of girl.
You just kind of
I like to tell everybody happy something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now I broke your train of thought.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, there is no train. There is no thought. But anyway, welcome to the program here. What's going on at, well, let's go to Cressley Pierce first.
Okay. So Cressley has a question that he would like everyone to think about is where would you want to receive long-term care? The nursing home, assisted living facility, at home. If you want to stay at home, you need to start planning. So find Cressley Pierce at MadisonPlans.com and click on the schedule a meeting, and the conversation is easy. And you can locate him at MadisonPlans.com.
Okay. And what's for dinner?
For lunch, our blue plate special today at Beethoven's Boardwalk is country fried steak, pecan smoked chicken and dressing, and meatloaf with a variety of vegetables and some homemade cornbread made from scratch.
Oh yeah, it got a good scorch on ranch. Here.
All this cooking, I mean, it tastes like it came out of your grandmother's kitchen, no doubt.
Grandma Chris.
Yeah.
Grandma Chris.
Yes.
She's bald-headed.
Okay,
so let's get back to some news going on here. Where is this thing? Let me find it. What's the guy's name? Oh,
Shad White.
Yeah, that's correct.
Did you find it?
I'm about to find it.
Oh, goodness. Let me help you out here.
I got it.
Did you locate it?
Okay. And it was on channel 16. That's why I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if I can get this thing to play. Da, da, da. Anyway, crap. But anyway, Shad was talking about all the things that are wrong with what's going on in the world. And nothing will load properly. I see what Clay goes through every day.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking about the high cost of car tags in the state. And Mississippi drivers are speaking out about the high cost of car tags and and sheds lights on the millions of dollars the government wastes. And he was talking about, for instance, he wants his project momentum audit uncovered widespread government waste, even as residents face some of the highest car tax rates in town. He's talking about the car tax, but then he also says you have all this other stuff. He identified $300 million in waste across 13 state agencies, arguing that these funds could be used to lower Mississippi's tax burden, including car taxes. And when you start talking about giving at least $1,000 a person back because you got rid of the taxes for that, that's
a lot of money for people.
And the sad thing is, think of all the people in town when you get up behind them and they don't have a car tag.
Mm-hmm.
That's another person that you probably could follow home, and we're paying for their house. And I heard somebody say, well, that's paid for by, I heard the government say, well, that's paid for by a grant. Where do you think that grant money comes from?
It is not free.
Yeah, that's money that was set aside to do other things, and then they didn't spend it, so they turned it into, we'll just make grants out of it. We'll just give it away.
Mm-hmm. We were talking on the way in about all these programs that they've created over the years, and how back in the early days that people had intentions. They did things intentional, like Ford. Their intention was to build a dynasty.
Yes.
And they built a dynasty. They're still around after 100 years. The Rockefellers, all those people did things with intention to be successful.
Correct.
And our government has created so many programs that people don't have to work anymore because they can find a living out of a program.
I mean, really, you can. You can eke out a great living in Mississippi in the Benny Thompson district with no problem. And I mean, you can wake up and go fishing every day and live the relaxed life, a whole entire lifestyle of communism, because that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, because we're going to feed you, but at least we let you pick out what you want. Now they're trying to keep you from getting the sugary stuff, but that's only for your own good. We want to control everything that's going in your mouth. We want to control everything that's going in your pocket. And if we can't control it, we will tax it and take it from the others
to give to you,
to where we can control what they can eat, because they won't have the money to buy what they want. I mean, but that's the deal. I mean, in Madison County, we have a program. It's not just for senior citizens. There's a bus program. You can
in Madison
County. In Madison County, you can call, and
I'll be getting on one of those buses today.
Well, you can call and they'll bring you a ride. They'll bring you. It doesn't matter your age. Just you schedule a ride to go wherever you need to go.
They'll pick you up and drop you off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a taxi. You don't pay for it.
Well, the taxpayers do.
Well, we do. People that aren't riding on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, and I understand that you need all of these things. I mean, it's great to have these things, but those should be charity things. I mean, between what the government turns into charity and the charities in Mississippi, there is no want for anything in Mississippi. If you can't get help, it's because you don't want help. And some people don't want help because their pride gets in the way, because they know better. And then those that, those that get help, some of them, they ain't worried about nothing. They ain't worried about nothing. Y'all going to pay for my house. Y'all going to pay my utility bill. I got to go get it. And it's a constant struggle. Now, their big thing is you got these people that have to get up. Okay, it's free water today. So we got to go get water today. Then tomorrow we got to go get free this. I mean, all the work you do to go get all the freebies, but they're out there. They're out there. And, you know, you'll go to the churches that give away food on a regular basis. Same people show up every week. You know, and you know, they get their bag and they go home, and they have a schedule for it. Now, it's one thing to receive charity. That's one thing. It's another to abuse it.
Right.
Thank you, Ricky Gray. I was looking for the word. But that's what goes on. I mean, you know, in Birmingham, I watched. They were trying to get all the homeless people off the street down in the 5 Points area, and so what they did was they came up with a program, because you can't get a government check unless you have an address to send it to. So the church volunteered to be the address.
Oh,
so
goodness.
everybody, all the homeless people in the community, and those that wanted to gain the system, changed their address to the church address. And on distribution day,
Mm-hmm.
they had created another problem for the 5 Points area they were trying to clean up.
Yeah.
To make it a nice tourist area. All the homeless and everybody in town and everybody that's got a check and everybody that's got a new Lexus with big rims on it and all, they all showed up to get their check. And the church that they were working with took 30% of the money no matter what. And then they would dole it out. Whatever your check was, they doled it out by the weeks. So, for instance, if you got $1,000, they took 30% off the top, then they took the rest of it and divided up. So
amongst everybody.
So everybody every Monday
Yeah.
came to get a check. So all they did was make the problem worse in the community, because the Democrats ran the city and the Republicans were trying to clean it up.
Yeah. That's awful.
That sounds like something that would happen in Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we got a new police chief in Jackson, and she is fleecing the money's downtown. You know, her extra money that she has gotten since she got hired
could pay for an officer.
Could pay for an officer and a half, probably.
I'd be angry if I lived in Jackson.
Well, I mean, at what point do officers revolt and just start to leave?
I don't think they're far from it.
I mean, we got a situation brewing here that they don't seem to understand. I mean, everybody could
Well,
leave.
it's free. You know, Mr. Horn must have always lived off of free money.
Well, he was in the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was in Senate for 20 years. He knows what free is. He's part of the problem. He's been getting the programs. Y'all talk about they elected him to run Jackson, and you're going, well, he's been a senator for so long. Well, would you let Benny hold your checkbook? Let Benny hold your checkbook. Hey, Benny. That's all he needs to do is say, I'm going to retire and just hold y'all's checkbooks. I'll show y'all how to be rich. I mean, when do we allow the waste to stop? When do Republican leadership, when do any civic pride come back to anybody in any community in this state? I mean, we have allowed ourselves to be beaten down by our politicians, and that's all it is. You know, you don't have the values. Like my grandmother instilled great values in me, and always, every week she had me thinking, oh, that depression's going to come back. You got to always be getting ahead for the depression. But, you know, it didn't come back. You know, you don't know what it's like when it was really bad. And then here we are, and you're sitting on the brink of war, and everybody's going, we're going to have a war. Well, we might have a war, but we might have a civil war in this state when everybody's fighting each other because you can get away with stealing it from your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from stealing it from anybody. Every kid in Jackson seems to think that who is not old enough to have a license thinks he's entitled to the next car he sees on the road. I'll just take that one. I'll just take that one. And I need a gun. I mean, come on, people. Wake up. We got to start arresting adults. we got to start arresting the parents. If you can't control your kid and you're not trying to control your kid.
But that's the government's fault too, because way back when was it that they stopped allowing parents to discipline their children? Was that in the Obama era?
Democrats. It was actually before that.
Was it before then?
Well, I mean, when I was in school, they were getting to where they quit doing the spankings in schools.
Yeah.
But they got me.
They got you. They didn't get you enough.
Yes, they did.
Not.
I'm not going to go rob everybody in the street. I'm not going to go steal a car. Meanwhile, for those people, Jaguar update, alert of my car, Jaguar, which has been at the Jaguar dealership since September. They called and they said, your keys are finally on the way. Oh, nice. You mean they're not here? No. So that's that. I will eventually have keys, and we have no update on the criminals that stole my car and they let go and this, that, and the other, and the grand jury. No update on any of that. I called up there and they said, you still worried about that? Yeah, the guy's a criminal. But anyway, we'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show with Don McKenzie on WYAB. Yeah, the guy's a criminal. But anyway, we'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
At Flora Animal Hospital, our team doesn't just take care of your pet's needs. We feel like it starts with the pet parents. If the pet parent is informed thoroughly and understands the situation with the animal and why certain things need to be done or certain medications need to be given, it's easier to get that done. Our website is floraanimalhospital.com. It'll take you straight to the online store where your medicine can be purchased, food can be purchased, prescription or non-prescription, and they will be shipped straight to your front door. floraanimalhospital.com.
Vans Comics, Cards, and Games is your local sports cards and memorabilia store, plus Pokemon, board games, comics, and more. Get in the game, make history, and own it at Vans Comics, Cards, and Games, Pear Orchard Road in Ridgeland, and at vansccg.com. Better ingredients, better pizza with a better website. Papa John's and PapaJohns.com team up for the best experience. Save more with Papa Rewards and all the best deals. Order today and enjoy the new specials and Papa's pairings at PapaJohns.com and at locations throughout the metro.
Why should you choose Ceramic Air Conditioning and Heating for all service or installation? Well, they purchase all parts directly from the manufacturer. All of their factory-trained technicians have been hand-selected for skill, work ethic, and experience. There are never any hidden fees or charges. Ceramic Air Conditioning and Heating is dedicated to your complete satisfaction, and they're family-owned and operated. For residential and commercial service or installation, contact Ceramic Air Conditioning and Heating, 601-317-0729, or make an appointment through their Facebook page.
The 19th Annual Township Jazz Festival is Saturday, April 11th in Ridgeland. 8 hours of live jazz, headlined by Grammy winner Nestor Torres. Also featuring the Tropicals from New Orleans, along with local favorites like the Vamps, Southern Comfort, the JSU Jazz Band, and much more. And admission still free. That's the Township Jazz Festival on Highland Colony Parkway in Ridgeland. Visit townshipjazzfestival.com.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
Doctor, AC doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house is frozen, 'cause my air conditioner's on. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, the AC doctor,
AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC doctor, you heal my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Hi, I'm Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie, and this week the government of Mississippi is going to be out at the reservoir giving out free gas. I'm just kidding. Good morning, Billy Hudson.
Free gas. So
I mean, if you're going to give grants, I mean, you might as well help out the people that need gas where they can go fishing.
Yeah, a church was doing that last week.
Yes, they
Anderson
did. Yeah,
Church or something.
yeah.
But anyway, so this weekend we have the McGee's playing Saturday night from 8 to 11. And who do we have Friday night? You just said talked about Halo.
And then we also have who's that other guy?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I haven't looked at the calendar. But also Saturday, Jackson Motorsports. It's hosting the 360 wing sprint car races, and I will be there, and I hope to see everyone there. Yeah.
You're just a gear monkey.
A gear monkey?
I don't know what they call them. I just thought I'd come up with a name.
Oh.
Christy would be one too.
Yeah, maybe Christy will go with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So lots of fun going on this weekend.
There's stuff everywhere. And the weather this weekend is going to be absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be all the, it's all the things, that's what the Mississippi legislature has going for it. We live in the greatest state to look at. And outside our window, we look at that reservoir, the Gulf of Beethoven's, and it's just beautiful.
It is.
The beauty of Mississippi is just stupendous. The weather, right now we're having some of the best weather we've ever had.
Mm-hmm. They have that.
And the government's taking advantage of that by just taking all our money and taxing us, because we're going to say
taxing us to death.
So we pay all the taxes, and then we say, well, at least we can go sit and look at the water.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy something.
I
I think the reservoir's having a crawfish boil at the park next to us this weekend as well.
Crawfest. They're calling it crawfest.
So when everybody gets done and they're not full off of those little bitty crawfish, they can come on over to Beethoven's and we'll fill them up with some good cooked meals. Home cooked meals.
Home cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, we have big old steaks.
Yes, we do.
Big old shrimps.
My carpenters that are working on remodeling my home, they stopped in and had a late lunch with us yesterday, and they said they had the steak, and it was so good.
Carpenters.
Yeah, I have carpenters. Yeah, I have carpenters remodeling my home. Yeah. All the way from... I think they live in Carthage.
Carthage.
Yeah.
Carthage.
Yeah.
Leake County. But anyway, y'all get out and support all the local restaurants in the community. They all have staffs that need to be taken care of. But the local restaurants are the backbone of your community. And that is where I'm saying that we got to start gathering at the different restaurants in and around the area. And we got to start talking politics, because that's the only place where we gather.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going to the big box grocery stores and the restaurants, you're not talking there. They're too busy doing other things there. But you got to go, if you're not going to go to church and talk among yourselves there, you need to go to the local restaurants and talk to them, because there's a guy in there or a girl in there that owns that restaurant, that believes in the community. That's why they opened that restaurant there, and they want to see the good things happen in their community. And that's why they're there.
Mm-hmm. And getting involved in some type of civic organization.
Oh, yeah.
Find some civic duties to become a part of it. Become that patriot that we're looking for, to step up and be a leader in our government.
And the next time we tell you to go vote, go vote. Because only 17% of you voted in the primary. 17%. And that's all the Republicans and all the Democrats in the state.
What a shame.
What a shame. What a shame. And I bet Benny Thompson voted more than every one of us by himself. But anyway, that's going to do it for us. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. You'll be here, so we'll be here. Lunch, quick.
Chicken, country fried steak, smoked chicken and dressing, meatloaf.
Say goodbye, Dawn.
Goodbye, Dawn.
Come see us at Beethoven's tonight.